at school, my teachers used to complain that my handwriting was abysmal. If only they knew that if I made it any clearer, they'd realise I couldn't spell. Mind you, with my mother being Italian and my father being Polish, spelling wasn't their forte either. I remember one day my mother sending a note to the teacher that said, "The doctor says John must not do PE today. Could you please execute him?" Well, on the downside, the teachers used to look at me and chuckle. On the upside, I was excused PE. Hey, can you imagine what might have happened if the school was run by mobsters? As for a friend of mine, well, he hated school. He was forever daydreaming, day in and day out, and he was forever getting in trouble for it as well. Hey, do you ever catch yourself daydreaming? Not a good thing, really. Unlike visualization. Now, visualization, different. A subtle difference, but different nevertheless. When we visualize, what we're doing is we're mentally rehearsing something that we are choosing to achieve, something we want to achieve. Successful business people do it. Athletes do it. Athletes, for instance, they will visualize and mentally rehearse a race they are running. Business people might visualize a meeting that they're attending and they're rehearsing what they're going to do at that meeting. And if you want to know more about visualization, I suggest you get yourself a copy of the book Psycho-Cybernetics 2000 by by Maxwell Maltz and Bobby Summer. Or it could even be Bobby Maltz. If you can find a book by Bobby Maltz, get it. Anyway, going back to visualization, here are a couple of extra tools to help you with your visualization. Firstly, visualize beyond the goal. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. If you're an athlete, you will mentally rehearse let's say that you're running a race. You'll mentally rehearse running the race and winning the race. Visualize beyond the goal. Visualize picking up the trophy, driving home with the trophy, putting it in the display cabinet, celebrating. Why do you do that? Well, that's because your wonderful subconscious mind is getting the message that you are really committed to this goal. Secondly, the best time to visualize is first as you're waking up of a morning and as you're falling asleep at night. Why? Because you're going into what's known as theta state. It's the way the mind works. When we go into theta state, we're more likely to learn. It's easy to learn something. And once again, it embeds into our wonderful subconscious mind the commitment of what it is that we want to achieve. Anyway, back to school. As for visualization, it improved my handwriting, you'll be glad to hear. Unfortunately, I still get the odd spelling mistake. It still crops in every so often. Until next time, stun the world. Be astonishing.